Governor Terry McAuliffe told Virginia's farmers that he wants Virginia to become the East Coast capital of agricultural trade during the Virginia Farm Bureau Federation's annual convention in Hot Springs. The farm sector is already Virginia's largest industry, accounting for $70 billion in economic impact. And with the current economic climate looking pretty dim for Virginia, the governor wants to do all he can to grow the farm economy. McAuliffe said U.S. Department of Defense spending cuts have been painful, particularly in Northern Virginia, and that the effect of possible future federal mandatory spending cuts could be devastating to the state.
Right now, the proposals are of $115 billion of cuts. We are the #1 recipient. So that's why every day I talk about we need to move Virginia away from being reliant on the federal government and building the new Virginia economy. And that's why agriculture and forestry are so important to doing that.
McAuliffe cited numerous trade missions that he has orchestrated since his inauguration and shared a lengthy list of countries with whose ambassadors he has met to nurture trade. The governor said the lifting of the Chinese ban on poultry imports from Virginia was a huge win for the state.
Every one of these meetings I talk about, we need you to buy more Virginia products. I want to see Virginian-grown products all over the globe.
While the governor is the chief spokesperson on trade missions, the Virginia Secretary of Agriculture and Forestry has been traveling the world for years, building connections to boost farm exports. Secretary Todd Haymore says that's the only way to grow the state's farm economy.
When you think about the world's population and that 90% of the consumers live outside of the United States, that's a lot of people. That's a huge markets. And we need to be sure that we're out there competing. We have boots on the ground, and that's why we decided to open trade offices in China, India, Russia, United Kingdom, Mexico, Costa Rica, and Canada.
Virginia's third nationally in ag exports, and McAuliffe's goal is to see them rise above the $3 billion a year level. One factor that will help promote farm trade is expansion of the Panama Canal in 2016. Currently, the Port of Virginia is the only East Coast facility that can accommodate the larger vessels that will be passing through the canal.
That is a strategic advantage for Virginia. We have about a 4 to 5 year head start. And let's fill these super tankers back up with agriculture and forestry and manufactured products right here from Virginia. We need to capitalize on this important issue for us.
Earlier this year, the U.S. Department of Agriculture announced that U.S. farm exports set a new record, increasing 7.8% over 2013.